is TGIF, or Thank God It's Finished. Today is Friday, September 4th, and I am going to share with you a little about what's going on in life, what I've been working on crochet, craft-wise, everything except cross-stitch, and I guess we'll talk about a couple plans that I have. So we'll start with life. There's not much going on life-wise. We are starting to plan to take a small trip down to Pennsylvania, but other than that, it's just, preparing for that and also preparing for winter because I don't really go out much in the winter. And, we don't know what's going to happen with the country and the pandemic and if there's going to be upshoot in cases or whatnot. So, just doing my usual winter prepping, not prepping, but like preparing. I don't want you to think I'm like a prepper. I'm not. And that's really about it. I have been working a lot in the craft room to get it organized the way I want it, and I'm starting to realize this is a never-ending task. But I do feel like I am getting a little bit closer, so perhaps before the end of the year, I can do a tour of the craft room, or maybe after the first of the year. I'd like to do it before, because I'd like it to be done. I'd like it to be done before Thanksgiving, but I thought it was going to be done over the summer. I thought it was going to be done in the spring, so I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, So I guess we'll just jump into what I have been working on. Finished objects. Well, the first thing I finished was a set of shelves. You may have seen them on Instagram or not. I'm going to put a picture in here for you to see. I made these. They are not perfect. I found something on Etsy that I liked, and then I searched around on the World Wide Web and found some directions on how to make them. I used a miter saw for the first time, and I made them. They are by no means perfect. They are not even close to perfect, but I wanted a set of shelves that were compact but adorable to put all the stuff Sadie and I are making together during Auntie Craft Camp, and this filled that need, and here they are on the wall, and I think they look fantastic. I'm very, very pleased with them, as mediocre as they are. The other thing I finished was a blanket, and we'll have more about this yarn after. I got some Hobby Lobby Baby Bee Cozy Cutesy, and this was in the color Bashful. This is a 100% polyester yarn, and it has 741 yards in the skein, and it is no joke to work with, let me tell you. So I decided to crochet a V-stitch blanket to see how big it would get. And when I crocheted this blanket, I tried several times to start it as normal. Where'd the hook go? Oh, it's right here. And was not successful. So what I did was I crocheted a chain in regular worsted weight yarn and acrylic yarn, and then I built my V-stitches off of that. And when I was done, I went back with my removing a starting chain video, which I had to watch, to single crochet or finish off the edge and take out that plain worsted weight yarn, and it worked well. If you're interested in that video, I'm going to try and put it up here somewhere. I don't know how you do that, but I'm going to try. So I used one skein, and I got a pretty decent sized blanket. Definitely a baby size, but it's my wingspan. I'm 5'1", if that gives you any idea. And across, it's also my wingspan. And I chained 132 chains to finish this. As this yarn is really soft, and I would suggest, if you're going to use this yarn, that you do a project, at least crochet, that you don't actually crochet into the stitch. You crochet into a chain space. I have some plans, which you'll see, for this yarn, and I'm thinking of doing like a moss stitch with it. A granny square would work fine with this, I think. Like a giant granny. But I'm gonna continue, you'll see shortly, to experiment with this yarn. So it's really cute. This color actually says creamsicle to me, not bashful, but anyway, I don't know who that's for, but it'll be for someone someday. And I did use a K crochet hook for that. And like I said, it was one entire skein. I didn't finish anything else. I blocked all of my bits and I did finish all my bits and bobs squares, and they're blocked and they're in the progress of being sewn together. There's a lot of them and they're numbered and lettered, and I don't want to touch them because I don't want to mess it up. But that should be done in the nearish future, I would think. But we'll see. The next thing I worked on was the bits and bobs blanket. It's a pay for pattern on Ravelry. Vivid is also. And I am knitting this out of some magic cakes that I made with leftover yarn. This is the next one up, but this is the one I am working on. And I'm holding it double, as the pattern calls for, with speckled yarn. And I'm going to use a bunch of different speckled yarns. I only have 5 skeins of this one, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more than 5 skeins, but I have other speckled yarn I can use. So, where was I last time? There it was. Last time I showed you, I had just barely started, and I was right where this gumball machine is, and I knit all this. So this has been my sit and watch TV after everybody goes to bed project. I do love it. It takes minimal concentration once you get in the groove of doing the stitch, which I want to say they said was a fisherman's rib in the pattern, but I could totally be making that up. It's a nice pattern. I would recommend it if you're looking for something to do with your excess sock yarn scraps. And this is just going to be for us. And I like seeing all the different colors. It's exciting to watch that happen. So you can see it's really pretty. And it's very squishy. What's better than a squishy blanket? A warm blanket, but it's squishy. I like it. And I enjoy working on it and just vegging out and watching, like, don't laugh, The Real Housewives. I'm a reality TV junkie, I cannot lie. Alright, so there's that. And I did start one new project, and I saw one of you post this on Instagram that you tested it, and I fell in love the minute I saw it on you. So I've of course got the information on it. And this is, just looking for the title page. This is the Juliet top by Josie Paquin. I think it's Josie Paquin. Anyway, this is in black and white, so don't mind. This picture is not great because, like I said, it's in black and white, but there's some lace details on the sleeves there. You and I knit, Juliet. So far, I'm enjoying the pattern. I am knitting it out of this yarn, which I also got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. Yarn B Sweet Divinity in Aquamarine. Yes, this is just an acrylic yarn. Not just an acrylic yarn. This is an acrylic yarn. It is actually 80% acrylic, 20% nylon. It actually has a cotton feel to it, but I don't like I don't like summer tops out of wool. And this is a summer top. It has lacy sleeves, so this is it. It's pretty. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. And I haven't gotten too far, and oh my goodness, I'm in the middle of a row. Can you believe that? Anyway, this is how far I've gotten, but I can show you the sleeve a little bit here. A very, very little bit. This is the sleeve cap. And then it's just stockinette. I mean, I'm still knitting flat. That's how not far I am. I am like so close to the end of the row. I don't know why I stopped. I think I had to cook dinner. Anyway. I love the color. I wish you could see it more realistically. It's very very teal, and it's a tonal teal, and it's beautiful. I like it. So I think this will be lovely when it's done someday. Don't seem to finish a lot of things right now, um, knitting and crochet wise, but that's okay. It's not a contest. And I actually don't knit for speed, I just knit for enjoyment. So if I finish one thing or 100 things, I am happy usually. Um, and that is all I worked on. I do have a couple of plans coming up. I would like to knit some more socks. I would like to get back into Kristen's cabled sweater. Now that it's starting to cool off, very, very slowly, it's starting to cool off. I think I will be more inclined to work on that. I also bought this pattern yesterday, and I am going to start it very, very soon. It's called the Unbearable Hoodie, and it is unbearably adorable. And it's not for Sadie or Sophie, it is for myself. How cute is that? It's adorable. Adorable. And it does come in a child size also, which he's offering a sale on this pattern for the next couple days. So if you're interested in it, now's the time to get it. So let me show you the mini. I don't want to show that because that's someone's child. Here is the kid size. It's adorable, but I'm going to knit the adult size. Not going to lie. And the last thing I have planned is I would like to make a fall quilt for down here. And I have this jelly roll from Wally World. And I pulled out two, but this is a small jelly roll. It's 20 strips, so 40 here. And then I do have a third one, but it's way in the bowels of my fabric storage. And I have this yarn to use for backing. I think it's a little darker than everything in the fabrics, but I think it'll work well enough. So I don't know what jelly roll pattern I'm going to do just yet, but I am going to do one in the near future, and I'm going to try and get it quilted. As I've been going through my craft room, I've realized how many quilt tops I have that need to be quilted. By the way, do you remember the Gracie? She was a big goal of mine this year, was to finish putting the Gracie together. The Gracie is gone. I sold the Gracie. It just took up too much space, and I don't quilt a whole heck of a lot. So I sold it. It went to a lovely woman. She was happy to get it, and I wish her many, many years of quilting happiness. So that's my other update. I think that is all I have for today. I hope you guys are doing really well. Enjoy Labor Day weekend if you have any plans, and please stay safe. Protect yourself and others, and until next time, I will talk to you real soon. All right, bye-bye.